Hello everyone, this is Dr. Frank Shea, and today we'll cover Chapter 13, Support Media. Okay? The role of support media is to reach those people in the target audience that primary media, such as TV, print, etc., may not have effectively reached, and to reinforce or support their messages. Okay, basically, it's helping them to reinforce or support the advertiser's message in the target audience, in the market, in the target audience that you cannot reach by TV or print. And the support media are also called alternative media or non-measured media or non-traditional media. So when we say alternative media, non-measured media, or non-traditional media, we call them all support media. Okay. And one of the support media is out-of-home advertising media. That mean that like outdoor media, okay? And there could be that includes billboards, like bulletins, spectacular displays, wall murals, okay? Vinyl wrapped posters, 30-sheet posters, 8-sheet posters. Okay? There could be outdoor advertising media on street furnitures, okay? Such as like bus shelters, have signs, your message on bus shelters, on urban furnitures, chairs, on sidewalk, kiosks in malls, convenience stores, in shopping malls, etc. Right? And there are alternative media, such as those in arenas or stadiums or airborne, in marine advertisement media, campuses, university campuses, resource and leisure places, interior place based or exterior place based, digital media or cinema. That's the advertisement you see before a movie starts. They may also include outdoor media in transit, like on buses, in airports, on mobile, on subways and rail trains, on the side of trucks, on taxis, taxi cabs, on top of taxis, or wrapped vehicles. Okay? They also may include radio. Sometimes in drive time, in office or in store, when people are listening to radios, they also consider out of home advertising media. Okay? The top 10 outdoor advertising categories. Advertisers who want to advertise using those outdoor media. The number one, miscellaneous services and amusement parks. You see that a lot. Okay? And number two, insurance and real estate. They use that. Okay? Three, communications. 4, public transportations, hotels and resorts. 5, media and advertising. They use that. 6, retail stores. 7, restaurants. Okay? 8, financial services. 9, automotive dealers and services. They use that. And 10, auto accessories and equipment. These are the top 10 categories of outdoor advertising. Okay? Billboards, attention getting, right? You see this billboard on the side of a highway, they normally have a few words, large pictures, very clear, very eye-catching, right? And because you only have a few seconds, the drivers only have a few seconds to look at and understand the message. Okay? And this thing here, this one looks like it's a screen. This is a company called Clear Channel, right? That's one of the biggest billboard operators in the country. And nowadays they turn this, instead of using a huge vinyl on billboard, printed vinyl, they use electronic, digital ones. And that's nicer, but the initial cost is high, right? And then the ongoing cost is lower. For vinyl, of course, this thing is fixed, stationary, not changing. On the digital ones, they normally have six billboard ad on one board that's rotating, appearing, in turns. Okay. And alternative out-of-home media include aerial advertisings. Aerial advertisings like sky banners. You have an airplane dragging a sky banner over. Okay, you can use a blimp. Okay, you can use skywriting. Kind of words written in sky. Okay, and then you have mobile billboards on trucks, vans, and or trailers. Okay, those are all out-of-home. Okay, blimps carry messages high and wide, like this Goodyear blimp. You probably see that very often from time to time. It's huge, flying slowly, stay in the air a long time. Okay. There are also in-store media, like typical in-store media include like in-store ads, advertising in-store itself, aisle displays, right, and the store leaflets. They have leaflets for in the store, and they have signage on your shopping carts, right? And they have TVs in-store TVs. That's also part of the in-store media. Okay? Trucks could become billboards on wheels, like this one. Okay? On wheels, on trucks. And transit on a taxi cab, like this one here. It could be inside the cars, or outside posters, or a station, platform, or terminal posters in transit. And you could get posters in terminals, bus terminals, rail terminals. Okay, this one. For outdoor advertising, there are many advantages of outdoor advertising. One is very wide local coverage. You see that? They cover a large local area, high frequency, people, travelers, drivers, and geographic flexibility, very flexible as to where you want to put it. There's a lot of room for creativity, right? And they're good for creation of awareness, especially for new product. Efficiency is good, highly efficient, and there is a sales effectiveness there, generate sales, and production capability, okay? And timeliness, could be very timely. Okay? There's advantage of outdoor, okay? But there are disadvantages of outdoor advertising, like this one on the side of a building. Okay? There could be waste coverage. You remember what waste coverage is? That's that you are reaching beyond your target market, or people who are not within your market. So you waste your coverage, spend too much, waste your money on that. Right? There could be limited messageability, okay? And there's a wear out effect. The cost is maybe too high, and the measurement is problem. Exactly how many people will see that, right? Measurement is problem, and image problem. They may not be viewed as a company or product with high prestige if your ad happens to be on really shady, buildings like this one. Okay? Transit advertising on trains, subway trains or buses, right? Advantages: exposure, a lot of exposure, frequency high. not in our small university town of Aiken, we're quiet and not that many people. If you go to a metropolitan area like Atlanta, New York City, Chicago, transit advertisement, make makes a lot of sense. But disadvantage is the rich, still the rich. You can reach the people who are using transit, but not the people who drive their own cars. Okay? Also depends on the mood of the audience. If you ever ride the subways in New York City, I've been there many times. I rode subways, they're either the people there on the train, they're either too tired, on the way home, or too strict, or they don't pay attention at all. Just look at their own stuff through their own cell phone. So that's a disadvantage of the transit advertising. Measurement of out-of-home media. Okay? You can get competitive media reports. Okay? Simon's Market Research Bureau has some research report on that. There's a Point of Purchase Advertising Institute that does that. Outdoor Advertising Association of America, they do that. Traffic Audit Bureau does that. Scarborough, that's that. American Public Transportation Association also can get you some measurement numbers. Okay. Promotional products marketing. Advertising or promotional media or method that use promotional products such as ad specialties, premiums, business gifts, awards, prizes, or commemoratives. That's promotional products marketing. For promotional products, there are pros and cons of promotional product. The pros will be, the advantage will be selectivity, some selectivity and some flexibility. Frequency is one. Cost is good, goodwill, and big people love to get some promotional product. Okay? And higher recall, they remember that, and could be augmentation, could be augmenting others. Right? But if you give lots of too much promotional products, it could be viewed as something negative. The image would be poor. It could be a saturation issue, and lead time could be long. Okay. There's a survey called that says, that tells 71% of people surveyed had received the promo product within the last year. So people have been receiving that promotional product. And in American average consumers, we love them. Sometimes we love this free promotional product to try. Okay, 33.7% still had the item. 76% recalled advertiser's name. That's good. 52% improved impression of company. 73% used item at least once a week. 55% kept it more than a year. That's pretty good. And another platform advertising is Yellow Page. I don't know how many of you do you guys use Yellow Page? I do. I did. And I would say I may occasionally, very few times, occasionally may use Yellow Page. But Yellow Page is there, If you ask your parents or grandparents' generation, Yellow Page is huge, right? That's the source for you to find your plumbers, electrician or contractors or hire stylists, anything, okay? That's the Yellow Page. The pros, advantage of Yellow Page advertisement, wide availability, okay? Action-oriented. When people are looking through their Yellow Pages to find the vendor, they're ready. They need to go. They're ready to go. They need it. The cost is low. Frequency is high. Non-intrusiveness. There is a trust there, right? People trust that. Disadvantage: market fragmentation. Okay? Too many competitors. Timeliness could be bad. Lack of creativity is low because you only have maybe a few lines there. Okay, lead time could be high. They only publish this once a year. Clutter is definitely an issue. The size requirement on Yellow Page is not Okay. Advertising in movie theaters. Advantage, high exposure, emotional attachment, and the cost is good. It's cheap. Yeah. Attention, great, getting attention. Lack of clutter, proximity, and segmentation. Okay, it's possible. Disadvantages could be considered irritating, right? Cost is okay, but sometimes it could be too high. There are also some non-traditional support media, like a branded entertainment, like product placements. Do you recall the product placement in the James Bond movies, 007 movies? Think through all the 007 James Bond movies you have seen. What kind of products or brand were featured in the movies? Remember the Rolex versus what's that doing? Omega watches. The James Bond said to the girl. And there's always the James Bond car. We have had Aston Martin, we have BMWs, we have all different cars, right? Many of them there. Product placement in movies. There's product integration, okay? And there's advertainment. That's advertising and part of entertainment. There's a content sponsorship, sponsored content in entertainment product. There's ad-supported VOD, voice on the video on demand, and others. Okay? Branded entertainment, high exposure, high frequency, media support, source association is good. Right? Low cost, high recall, bypass regulations, and they're not really considered, not strictly regulated as like TV commercials. The viewer acceptance is quite high, and targeting is good. Disadvantage, high absolute cost. Okay? And time of exposure could be issue. The movie is gone, it's gone. Okay? Limited appeal, lack of control, could be PR. Public reactions to that may not be positive. Competition there, and also negative placement is bad, and there's the issue of clutter. Right? Measurement in the branded entertainment. Nelson Media Research does that, branded entertainment. Nelson IAG Research, and Dutch ITVX, and Brand Advisors all provide some measurements on those branded entertainment. Okay? Guerrilla marketing, that's a new term, probably you heard about that. It's also known as stealth marketing or street marketing, or a company known as buzz marketing, ambush marketing, or viral marketing. They're all different types of, they're all, called guerrilla marketing, right? Different ways, neural ways marketers use to advertise and to promote. Other media could include like a parking lot ads, okay? Gas station pump ads, right? Place-based media, others, and video games. And that's it. That's all for the chapter. Okay, I'll talk to you next time. Thank you, guys.